Well, it's Decker hanging out with Plush. You guys, this is a unique experience for us because usually when we have bands come to town and do interviews with us, they're about to play a show. And so we're like, what's the show going to be like? What are you bringing to the table? But we saw you yesterday at the Resch Center, tore the house down. Tell me, how is this tour with Falling in Reverse and Disturbed going for you?
It's been incredible. It's been a lot of fun, and it's, oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's, 3 shows in, and everything is just going so smooth. I feel like usually, there's like that adjustment period, but it's just, I feel like it's such an interesting pairing with like us to Falling in Reverse to Disturbed, but it goes so well, and we're so excited to be a part of it.
Yeah, I was just thinking it is a very interesting combo because Falling in Reverse is Falling in Reverse, and Disturbed everyone knows, but then you guys are opening it up, and you can tell the band, like when openers, when they win crowds over, when like by the end, like more people are chanting and clapping, and what's that feeling like when you come out and a lot of people might not know who you are, and then by like the 3rd song you can see people bouncing around. What's that like?
I think it's really rewarding, to say the least. Actually, it's an incredible experience, and it's crazy to have that exchange of energies. You know what I mean? Especially being an opening band, because as you said, a lot of, if not most, don't know who you are, and you always want to make sure that you're pumping up the crowd, making sure that they have a good time, and if you can have a good time, that's just a bonus, and it's just super rewarding and very reassuring. For sure. And
Mariah, you guys, with the new EP, Find the Beautiful, you do a cover of Barracuda from Heart, crush it, but you get to fill into the shoes of Ann Wilson, like quite literally the shoes of Ann Wilson, with David Dream getting up on stage. It's been 3 shows now you've done that. How has that been? How was that experience? What was getting ready for it like? All of that, gosh. All at once.
I mean, first of all, I couldn't believe it when he, had asked me to sing with him, because obviously, like you said, it's Ann Wilson. She's the queen, so of course it's nerve-wracking for sure. But it's really, really awesome to sing with him. I think that we have really good chemistry together, and he's one of my favorite voices ever. And I'm just absolutely honored to be able to sing that song with Disturbed. And it's a beautiful song. I love the song too. So yeah, we did rehearsals like the day before, I think, the tour started, and the rest was history.
And it is history because Ann Wilson, when they recorded that, was the first guest vocalist that Disturbed ever used. So in a way, you're the first guest vocalist that Disturbed has ever had on stage.
Wow, that's
no pressure.
That's really weird. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no pressure, right? Talk about no pressure. Oh my gosh. No, but it's, like I said, it's just very honoring. I'm incredibly honored, and it's very surreal. But I can't wait to do it, 20 more times, which is the really exciting part. So, absolutely.
That's rad, dude. All right, let's talk about just Plush right now. The Find the Beautiful EP is out now. I listened to it a couple of times. It's really, really great to hear, like, the guitar solos are badass. The low end, the bass, it's grooving. The drums are great. Faith, you're now in the band.
Yes.
So tell me what your experience has been, joining the group.
Yeah, it's been awesome. I joined the group pretty much right after I graduated high school. I got like an offer to come audition for them. My first show was the New York State Fair with them. Ever since, it's really been a dream come true for me. It's like ever since I was 10 years old, just playing in my room, it was always a dream for me to play in front of an audience. So this tour, it's been awesome, this tour too, like walking out and seeing like that many people out there. I'm like, whoa, I didn't think this would happen, especially this fast. So it's definitely something I'm super grateful for, and am looking to do it for like the rest of my life. It's like a career I always want to do, so I've been loving it. And these girls are my sisters, so couldn't have chosen a better group to do it with too.
Amazing. Quick cuteness break. No. But it was cool to see last night that you guys came out and like like you win the crowd over, but you guys also get more comfortable up on stage the longer that you're up there. You're dancing a whole lot more towards like the end, like loosening it up and stuff. What's the energy like playing these new tracks? What's the energy like for you?
I really like playing the new tracks live. It's different going into a new tour with new material, and it's exciting to see how the crowd reacts, especially in front of such big crowds. Like, it's nice to have a moment in a set where you can just kind of look out and appreciate things, and I feel like this new set, we really have that. Not that we haven't had that in past sets, but it really shows when you have new material and you can be like, wow, there's a moment where I can just take it all in and experience that, and yeah.
Well, so let's talk about the new material coming up with it. It was written and recorded in Nashville. What was the writing process for you guys?
So we worked with a group called the Four Horsemen, and then there's a couple other sets that weren't co-writes. But it was amazing working with the Four Horsemen, particularly Hope It Hurts and Left Behind were the ones on the EP that we worked with the Four Horsemen in Nashville. And that was incredible. They're really, really amazing guys. The process was amazing. They're super laid back, but super, and the freedom in the studio is, you know, that we all have is amazing and refreshing to have. So I think that, and I think that it shows, you know, it reflects on the track, and not to mention the tacos, right?
Oh my gosh,
we had tacos.
Oh my
When we went to Nashville with the Four Horsemen, we went to this Velvet Taco, right? The Velvet Taco. We went there like every single day in Nashville. It's like a fusion taco place.
Best tacos.
Yeah. But man, it was a blast recording with them in Nashville.
When you're writing your stuff and you said creative freedom, what type, the guitar solos I was saying yesterday, great, and it's really cool to see guitar solos. There was a long period of time where that wasn't a thing in music. When you hear a song and you want to bring your flavor to it, what approach do you take?
I feel like it's like, at least my role, like the writing and recording process is kind of just like adding like the little like color on top, you know, where you already have kind of like the rhythm tracks down and that whole awesome rhythm bed, and you're typically around the same time as the vocals, and you're kind of filling in like, how could I add something to give it more dimension, you know? And something like a solo, I mean, for me, like all of my influences are like, you know, the 80s shred guys and 70s, so it's like if I can sneak a little bit of that in, of course I will. But like I love especially the stuff with the Four Horsemen. For both of the solos, there was just going to be like a bridge part, like a little breakdown. I was like, well, what if I try just, you know, throwing something over that and see, since we're, you know, looping the same part of it, just to keep building it up, you know. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I feel like, especially working within like that realm of like you have that track and the arrangement set, it's figuring out where to fit your parts in. Like I love kind of that balance of expressing yourself but playing for the song and how it all fits together.
That's wonderful. All right, so Find the Beautiful, the EP is out now. What does the rest of 2024 look like for Plush? And this is just for everyone. I don't know exactly who I'm supposed to talk to on this, but what does it look like?
Yeah, so we actually have a headline tour coming up after this one in May, and which we're super excited about because it's our first one. We've never done one, and it's just different. Like the headline shows that we've done a couple, like a few, and I think the energy is it's completely different. I think, although it's obviously it's amazing, huge opportunities, and the energy is amazing being an opening band, but it's just a whole different animal when you're, you know, getting to headline and share that energy with people who are there, you know, and they know your music and stuff like that. So it's going to be really exciting to do the headline tour. I think it'll be really great. And then we're going to be doing Sonic Temple, which we've never done before.
Sure.
So we're super excited for that. A lot of amazing bands on there. And yeah, we're just looking to keep going, keep putting out new music, you know, just living the dream, seeing what happens, really. That's all you can do, right?
Right, yeah.
Seeing where it goes, you know, but having a blast at the same time.
And getting out on the road.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
And seeing the people and really and getting your faces out there, your music out there is super important. I think yesterday really showed the importance of opening acts.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Because there's a lot of times that people just like they're mingling in and then they miss out on great music. So I appreciate you guys bringing the thunder yesterday, and I look forward to seeing you. You are playing on my birthday in Wisconsin and in Wingo. So yeah, I mean, yeah, great. It's going to be
May
amazing.
23rd?
That's
That's
right.
your birthday?
That's my birthday.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, now everyone knows.
Happy
Yeah,
early
send me a
birthday.
present. Thank you. 5 months or
I know.
But I'm super excited to see what the future is for you guys, and hopefully we get more and more new music.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you
you so
so
much.
Thank you.
Seriously,
Thank you so much.
appreciate you.
Hell yeah.